Number 4, The Wonder Years.
Interesting.
Like about half the schools in the country that year, my school was being renamed.
Of Kevin Arnold, a boy living in a normal American suburb who starts the series at 12 years old.
You see, the night before, we'd spent very close to 4 complete minutes talking to each other on the telephone. Our relationship was entering...
Yeah, that's a British
Number
accent.
8, Family Ties.
I can't believe you guys can watch this. You look ridiculous.
500,000 people trying to stop a senseless war. You find that ridiculous?
The A-Team.
A-Team.
We pity the fool who hasn't seen this show.
Wait, this is Mr. T. Is this where he originated? Today on Gen Z Brit, born in 2000s, very curious minds, gonna be checking out top 10 decade-defining TV shows from the 1980s. Now, I'm really excited to dive into this world of TV shows. I've seen quite a few things from the 80s. I'm slowly starting to become aware of some of the shows, but listen, there's still a lot of learning I got to do, and yeah, it's always interesting seeing what shows were like in different decades. And I feel like nowadays shows are way more commercialized or just optimized in a way that just hacks the brain of kids these days, whereas I feel like back then they seem to be a little bit more raw, and there's a lot more that flew back in the day. Listen, I guess I'm about to find out. As always, I'd love to know how these videos resonate with you guys, and on top of that, let me even know if you guys agree with this list as well, because these are the top 10 shows, and I have a feeling this top 10 list might be controversial. But listen, the link to this video will be in the description below for those guys that do want to check it out. But with that being said, guys, let's get straight into the video. Let's go.
All right, that's it. Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out there.
In between all the pop music and awesome action movies, we still found time to watch great television. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 decade-defining TV shows of the 1980s.
Oh, that's not magic. That's just hard work.
Suppose I just settle for the pleasure of her company.
Murder, She Wrote.
For our
Sounds
series on the top
familiar.
decade-defining shows per era, we picked series that spoke to the period in which they were made and set the standard for television during that time.
Oh, really?
Okay.
What would you like to be when you grow up?
Different strokes.
You mean besides tall?
These shows were chosen for how important they were in the 1980s, regardless of when they started or finished.
Okay.
Night to leave the galaxy.
Okay, so that's an important clarification, right? So we might get shows in here that, you know, started in like the 70s or like, you know, yeah, just any other time period other than 80s. It's just what was influential during this decade is what made this list, okay? So...
Or finished.
Fine night to leave the galaxy.
Does anyone know what poison oak looks like?
What is that thing?
Number 10, Miami Vice.
5,000 street corners in greater Miami. And Gumby here's got to pick ours.
This crime drama's look was so influential, it's still considered emblematic of 80s visual style and fashion.
But lately it's been looking a lot like Disney World.
Shut up, Crockett!
It told the stories of detectives
Crockett.
Crockett and Tubbs and their undercover attempts to thwart crimes in Miami involving drug trafficking, terrorism, and more.
Whoa.
I must have missed the main event.
Hey, easy. Hold it, pal. Chill out. He's with me.
Serious.
He's with me, man.
What was he saying?
No matter which criminals they were trying to take down, the awesome hits that made up the soundtrack maintained the feeling of 80s cool and kept this from being a standard police procedural.
When you deal with lowlifes, it becomes a habit.
Though it was criticized for its stylized violence, Miami Vice had an indisputable impact on pop culture of the era. Number 9.
Wait, why does Miami Vice remind me so much of GTA? For those guys that might not be aware of that game, I feel like it's a very popular game. I think there was even a GTA from before that was set in this time period of in Miami as well. So it's actually very interesting to see that there was a show that was based around this. Like, it actually kind of makes me look at some games differently. Like, even some of the GTA games, I didn't realize like some of them were like based contextually in like the 80s or the 70s, and now it kind of makes sense as to why I was driving certain cars in the game. But yeah, I feel like I want to check out this show to get a bit more context on like why it was so popular, and maybe, you know, it might help me make more sense of the games that I used to be a really big fan of. So Yeah, I'd love to know what memories this show brought back for you guys, and let me know if I should check it out. Song, man. This song was even a song on the game. Let's get forward though.
Number 9, The Transformers.
I love the Transformers.
Before Michael Bay was blowing up giant robots on the big screen, this animated series was showing them and their transforming capabilities on the small one.
Now the Autobots can no longer call themselves Transformers.
The show was based on a Japanese toy line, which it used as inspiration to tell the epic story of the battle between the evil Decepticons and the heroic Autobots.
Jazz, organize a battle unit. We're going after them.
The eye-catching visuals and stunning scenes of destruction were burned into our brains forever, and it was representative of what we call the golden era of Saturday morning cartoons in the 1980s.
But that's absurd! Do you have any better ideas? Or is your intelligence as fleeting as your courage?
Number 8,
You know,
Family Ties.
I have came across Saturday morning commercials before in previous reactions and checked out what kind of shows are going on. I did come across the Transformers. I didn't realize just how popular this show was in this time period. When I said I love Transformers, I never watched the cartoon series or the show about it. I only watched it from movies. So, I mean, when I say I love, it's not like I was like a deep, hardcore fan, but I definitely did appreciate cars that transformed into these like protagonists and antagonists. So I thought that whole concept was interesting growing up. That's what I grew up with, like the Transformers movies. I didn't watch the show, so just a bit of context there. But listen, yeah, I'd love to know what memories someone brought back as well.
1980s.
But that's absurd! Do you have any better
That's
ideas?
absurd.
Or is your intelligence as fleeting
Are they
as
British?
your courage?
Are they British
8.
Transformers? Because that sounded kind of British right there.
Or is your intelligence as fleeting as your courage?
Yeah, that's a British
Number
accent.
8, Family Ties.
I can't believe you guys can watch this. You look ridiculous.
500,000 people trying to stop a senseless war. You find that ridiculous?
The free love hippie movement of the 60s and 70s contrasted with the more upright conservatism of the 80s. And this sitcom did a good job of showing that cultural shift between eras.
Well, how do I look?
Middle-aged.
Pitched as a show with hip parents and
that's the
square
guy
kids,
from- what's
Michael
his
J.
name?
Fox portrayed
Yeah.
Alex P. Keaton, a young Republican entrepreneur whose views clashed with those of his baby boomer parents.
It's okay, it's okay.
Even though the show focused on
Already I like the premise of this show. This is interesting. This is one that I feel like some of you guys have mentioned that I should check out before. I haven't got around to, but if you want to see it, I'll definitely look into it.
P. Keaton, a young Republican entrepreneur whose views clashed with those of his baby boomer parents.
Interesting.
It's okay.
Even though the show focused on the politics of the time, the laughs that came from domestic relations continue to resonate.
Oh, okay. I feel better now.
Number 7, Married with Children.
Oh, I know this one.
Where'd you get these? We
Al
don't keep
Bundy.
any food in the house.
The dysfunctional family in this sitcom didn't always get along, but their squabbles made for great entertainment.
Oh, Kelly, can we please watch something
they're
else?
so much older in
This
this
is a
one.
rerun.
No, it's not. I've seen this one 1,000,000 times.
That's literally what.
Former jock Al Bundy has a rough life as a shoe salesman, and it often leads him to scheme or take his anger out on others.
I was gonna watch it on TV, but I don't have one anymore. I bet it on your kid.
Known for tackling topics
guy
too
from
controversial for other series, this Fox show was not what we'd call politically correct. But it still gained a loyal following of watchers
Is that Kelly?
who tuned in to see the Bundys fight, offend, and break the rules of 80s network TV.
You saw that little poodle he was with?
How was she?
Oh, this show is funny.
What am I saying? This is a dog.
Number 6,
Yeah, no, I got an interesting history of Married with Children. Just from like in the YouTube sense, like this is one of the first sitcoms that I checked out from back in the day. And again, like getting used to like the different context, time-wise, different mindsets that were common during this time, and just seeing this kind of dynamic that existed. It was very interesting to me, and it's one of the first shows that I even checked out on the Patreon. I probably checked out the first 2 seasons of it. For those guys who do want to see my reactions to that. But yeah, it's been a while since I've watched the episode. I'd love to know how popular it was for you guys watching and whether it's one of your more favorite ones. Because I feel like I don't really hear people saying this one was their favorite show from the 80s, sorry. But then I also don't hear people say it was a bad show either. It seems like a show that was somewhat in the middle for most people. I don't know, you guys let me know. Maybe some of you guys watching really love this show and it was your favorite. I'd love to know.
That little poodle he was with?
How was she? What am I saying? This is a dog.
Number 6, Roseanne.
Oh, never heard of this one.
They cut out my tongue.
Eee.
When this show started, sitcoms were dominated by wealthier families, but Roseanne showed there was room for the working class.
Oh, caramel apples.
Hey, leave those alone. You don't want to end up fat like your Aunt Jackie.
The irony.
Not only that, but the brash woman the show was centered around had a body type unusual for TV at the time. And the decision to discuss issues like menstruation and birth control was an uncommon one.
You know, Jackie, I think you got a hormonal problem.
No way, Pete. It's just when you're around, our hormones mutate.
But that formula nabbed them the #1 spot in the ratings in 1989.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a stud, wasn't I?
Interesting.
Won them numerous awards and helped them redefine sitcom subject matter for the era.
Roseanne.
Number 5, The A-Team.
Seemed like they were pushing the envelope, breaking boundaries, pushing past maybe certain taboos with the conversations that they talked about. Again, never heard of this show before. Definitely sounds interesting and culturally significant for it to be a #1 in 1989. Interesting stuff. I've never ever heard of this show.
Redefined sitcom subject matter for the era.
What memories did that one bring
Number
back?
5, The A-Team.
Mr. Murdoch, what are you doing? I'm shaving.
The A-Team.
Come on, haven't you ever seen a man shave in the morning?
We pity the fool who hasn't seen this show.
Wait, this is Mr. T. Is this where he originated? Because all I know him is, I feel like I've just seen him in commercials. Like, is it a Snickers commercial? What, some sort of chocolate commercial? But I didn't know he was what he was before that. I actually even thought he was a wrestler at that point. Was he a wrestler? I don't know that much about him other than, I don't know. But if this is where he originated, that's actually really interesting.
Have you ever seen a man shave in the morning?
We pity the fool who hasn't seen this show.
Pity the fool.
We in trouble now.
This action series centers around a group of ex-Army Special Forces soldiers who have to fight on their own after mistakenly being deemed war criminals.
I keep telling everybody, don't you think I want to get out of here and see E.T. just like everybody else?
The tough but lovable team includes unforgettable personalities like Bosco Bad Attitude Baracus, memorably portrayed by Mr. T.
Wow, that's an entrance.
Their action-packed, almost cartoonish escapades made for thrilling viewing, and fans loved watching their heroes fight for good and coming to the aid of the downtrodden, which helped it achieve solid ratings and influence the medium.
Living on the jazz, 4 restless romantics who live on the fault line, the edge of society, which is the only place left where they can survive.
Oh.
What's this, the last reel of a Disney movie?
Number 4, The Wonder Years.
Interesting.
Like about half the schools in the country that year, my school was being renamed Robert F. Kennedy Junior High.
A high school
Growing
movie.
up isn't always easy, but it's certainly filled with lots of emotions. And this
Maybe.
comedy drama did an amazing job of bringing them back.
This is the way most of my conversations with my brother Wayne ended. Apparently, he just deeply regretted the fact that I had been born.
What was that?
It depicted the coming of age of Kevin Arnold, a boy living in a normal American suburb who starts the series at 12 years old.
You see, the night before, we'd spent very close to 4 complete minutes talking to each other on the telephone. Our relationship was entering the fast lane of the 7th grade social scene.
After just 6 episodes had aired, it won an Emmy for Best Comedy Series,
Wow.
thanks mostly to its innovative and groundbreaking writing and storytelling.
Lunch. At last, something I figured even I couldn't screw up.
The Wonder Years wasn't a ratings juggernaut, but the feel-good series spoke to a generation by telling the story of youth.
And so Winnie and I had our one slow dance after all.
Aww.
But things wouldn't be the same between us. We were getting older.
Number 3.
Do you know what? Different times, man. I feel like high school during the 80s is a whole different experience without phones. I can imagine like a school dance like actually being way more intimate and more of a big deal because it's like, you know, events are probably even more a big deal then because they were probably far and few, or when they did happen, everybody was so immersed in them because there's less distractions, like we have nowadays. I'll be very curious to see how this one resonates with you guys. Like, I think this is the first high school based kind of coming of age show that we've seen so far in this list. And it's also interesting as well because I feel like this decade, the 80s, definitely seemed to be like a golden era when it came to coming of age, high school / high school media, whether that's movies, shows. I mean, isn't this the decade where the Brat Pack had all their, their popular movies like The Breakfast Club? I forgot the name of the guy who was behind all of it, but 16 Candles, the list goes on. So to see a TV show that was based around high school, it always interests me because I've definitely seemed like a time period where this kind of stuff was popular, especially amongst you Gen Xers who would have probably been around in your high school years around the 80s for the most part, right? Unless I'm mistaken. You guys let me know.
I couldn't screw up.
The Wonder Years wasn't a ratings juggernaut, but the feel-good series spoke to a generation by telling the story of youth.
And so Winnie and I had our one slow dance after all. But things wouldn't be the same between us. We were getting older.
Number 3, Late Night with David Letterman.
Slave to the rhythm. Slave to the rhythm.
Just have a seat.
Great.
Longtime viewers were saddened to learn of Letterman's retirement from his gig at The Late Show, but he proved his chops as a talk show host on this series.
Obviously this is sweeps week. I mean, everybody knows that.
That's why we're having pig races.
That's right. You have the big yes on.
Letterman changed the genre forever by adding unique touches like the top 10 list, answering viewer mail, and bringing on unknown guests looking for a break.
Notice that you have some of the shaggiest eyebrows in the business, David.
Oh, wow.
You gotta trim those up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, come on, we'll pair
Should they be trimmed?
Shears next to some garden shears might do the trick.
Who's that?
His winning personality and trademark wit held it all together and made the gap-toothed one the man to watch if you were up late and craved a little biting comedy.
We have a very strange relationship that no one will ever understand except us. And I don't think I even understand it a lot.
I don't either.
All right.
Number 2, The Cosby Show.
Okay.
Clear off the table, put the dishes in the dishwasher, okay? And do it right.
Bill
Then
Cosby.
can I go? Then you can live.
Bill Cosby is one of America's best-loved comedians, and this show is a big reason why.
How far apart are your wife's contractions, Mr. Rowland?
What kind of question?
35 minutes?
Wow.
He starred as Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable,
he's a
an
doctor.
obstetrician trying to hold together his upper-middle-class family, aided by his wife, played by the elegant Felicia Rashad. He created and produced the show, and it was his signature family-friendly comedy style that allowed it to deal with serious subjects throughout its run.
Wow.
Her daughter and her friends, our daughter included, decided to play the alphabet game while chug-a-lugging bourbon, and it seems that Vanessa was very drunk when she left.
The alphabet game.
She must have lost.
Not only that, The Cosby Show also broke barriers in television for African Americans and brought the sitcom format back from the brink of extinction.
Do you know that I graduated from Hillman and went on to one of the best medical schools in the country?
Hudson.
I've never been sued.
Before we unveil our pick for
do you know, it's mad, because I've heard about The Cosby Show. I heard it was actually very popular, especially in the 80s. Haven't checked it out. But nonetheless, it's still a show that I would love to check out, especially if you guys want to see it. And yeah, I'd also love to know what memories on that one brought back for you guys as well.
Here are honorable mentions.
Well, kid, looks like we're going to join Traveler's Aid. Going to give the little lady a lift.
But what about her vehicle?
Going to have to tow it in.
What do you mean, we?
Is that AI?
I spent an hour talking to Rick, and it did a lot to thicken the plot. Turns out the car was a rental, but then they always are. However, they're not usually rented to the coach of the intended victim.
Hey, a true friend
The
will forgive you
Golden
anything and love you no matter what. Just as your mother loves you no matter what. Now tell me, Dorothy, what did you do that's so terrible?
Sophia.
I hugged Miles.
You're going to hell, Missy.
Bo and Luke laid it
I
up.
was gonna say, where was this show in the 80s? Was this not one of the more popular shows of the 80s as well? I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've even seen quite a few episodes on the page. I'm currently watching it right now. I was wondering when I was gonna see this. Did it make the list? Is that controversial? You guys let me know. Because from what you guys are telling me, it definitely seemed like this was very popular, unless I'm mistaken.
I hugged Miles.
You going to hell, Missy?
Bo and Luke laid it out for him. After a gut-busting laugh, they cranked up and cut out.
I've never heard of
Is it deep
this.
enough?
That is perfect.
Perfect. But they can see it, though.
That's what makes it perfect.
We're saved.
Saved!
The Pharaoh is alive and we're saved.
Hooray!
And when the Queen gets back from seeing Ponsonby, we'll... Oh, God!
Is that Mr. Bean? Wait, is that Mr. Bean? Is that? Wow, okay, if that is him. Wow, I've never seen him outside of being Mr. Bean.
Saved.
Saved!
The Pharaoh is alive and we're saved.
Hooray!
And when the Queen gets back from seeing Ponsonby, we'll... Oh, God!
Wouldn't you like to get away?
Number 1.
Sometimes you wanna go where
Cheers.
Oh, Cheers, okay. Never seen this.
Almost cancelled in its first season due to low ratings, this sitcom held on to become one of the most beloved shows in TV history.
Wow. Christmas comes earlier every year, doesn't it?
Well, I think if you check, Sam, it always comes on the 25th of December.
Taking place in the titular bar,
where
Bostonians met to drink and where everybody knows your name. It depicted the lives of employees and patrons alike.
So, what's everybody else doing?
I don't know. Sally's kind of snuck up on my mother-in-law.
Yeah, that sounds like fun, too.
The show's willingness to tackle issues like alcoholism and homosexuality, albeit with a sense of humor, made it a trailblazer.
This is gonna be great.
Somebody put a gag on Andy Hardy.
And it earned what was then a record 117 Emmy nominations for its role as the anchor of NBC's must-see TV lineup.
That's insane.
Give me Viking over here, please.
I don't know what's going on here, but I've been a bartender.
Bartender, make it 2.
Coming right up.
Wait a minute, there is no such drink as a screaming...
I think I'll have a screaming Viking.
Do you agree with our list?
Cheers.
What TV show do you think best defined the 1980s?
Uh-oh. What was that?
They want my answer.
For more memorable top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Good night!
Late night. Wow, what a top 10 list, man. And you know, that Cheers, especially at the end, it's wow. I would love to know if you guys agreed with that ranking there. And yeah, I've heard of the intro song, I think, in another video that I did. I've never seen an episode from it, but it definitely seemed like it was a big deal to, you know, it seems like break records in terms of awards. And on top of the fact that it was almost cancelled after the first season, which is wild considering how successful it became. What a story. But yeah, look, I would love to know what memories this brought back for you guys. I'm sure there's plenty of shows in here that definitely would have triggered some memories, so definitely let me know in the comments below. And there's definitely some in here that I would love to check out, so definitely give me some suggestions in the comments below of some either full episodes or just clips you guys would like me to check out on YouTube or on the Patreon, where I do my full episode reactions. If you made this point in the video, definitely comment down a orange heart or hashtag flexer so I know who my runs are, who made this point in the video. You guys know you guys are the realest of the real. Of course, don't forget to smash that like button as well as hype this video before you head on out. It always does me a big favor in supporting the channel, and it lets me know you guys want to see more of these types of videos. And of course, for those guys that are new here, consider joining me and the flexers on this journey to that number right there. We are growing fast, so definitely jump on board so you can say you were on board before we hit that 6-digit figure. Of course, like I mentioned in this video, I am doing some full episode reactions on the Patreon to some classic sitcoms from the 80s, one of them being The Golden Girls, and I have also checked out Married with Children. I do plan on checking out a lot more, so if you guys do want to see me check out a lot more of the shows and things that you guys grew up with and get an even deeper look, I'm doing some bonus movie, sitcom and music reactions, some of which you guys are seeing on the screen, and plenty more where that came from. I'll definitely recommend it for those guys that are interested in that stuff, and you want to also get a fresh set of lenses on those classics I know you guys know and love, then consider joining me and the flexers in our after hours nostalgia club on the Patreon. The link to that will be in the description. If you do want to see me check out some more show related videos that I've already posted on the channel, I've got plenty more where that came from, some of which will pop up at the end of this that I believe many of you will enjoy, especially if you enjoyed this one. So stay tuned to the end to check them out, and I hope to see you guys over there. But of course, with that being said, I'm your boy JayFlex, and I'll see you wonderful people in the next one. Peace.